Okay. I'm going to wait a few minutes to tell them about that, though, until we have several people here, because right now there's nobody but you and me.
Just me. Yeah, that's
Just you
okay.
and
Oh,
me.
sorry, I had to keep my phone out here,
That's all
and
right, hon.
everybody who starts a video or puts up a video, it's gonna ding like that.
Well, that's all right.
See, but but I have to be
That
able to hear Darren if he calls because he's trying to figure something out too. Between us, we're trying
yes,
to figure out if we can come up with some way to get another vehicle instead of
yeah.
trying to repair this one again.
Well, let me know if you need to go. Okay, that's fine. I totally get that. Uh, like I said,
Hi, Brittany. Hi, Teresa.
hi Brittany, hi Teresa.
Well, I can't
How
imagine needing to go somewhere, but I may have to mute for a minute and talk to him. So,
yeah. How many pages do are we supposed to have? I
um, I think we did two signatures of 6 folios.
okay.
I don't know. Let me see. I moved the ones
Because
I finished over off to the side. So I've
I
got
don't
one,
seem to have as
two,
many
three,
pages as I thought I was supposed to have. Okay.
five,
This is
6. No, one,
one,
two,
two, three,
three, four,
four,
five,
five.
6, 8, 9, 10. I guess we decided 2 of 5 because 10 is what I have.
Okay, that's what I've got then. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm good. Well, because I didn't stitch my pages like I was supposed to. Hi Linda, hi Shelly.
Hi,
Um
ladies.
needless to say, guys, I'm still, trying to recover here. But because I didn't get my pages sticked, I didn't get my
Stitch
pages
it.
stitched like I was supposed to. I need to work on my cover, which is not a big deal because I need to work on the cover anyways.
Yeah.
But I figured I would work on my cover instead of pages today because
Yeah. I don't know if
I've
we're going to get it done, but our hope was to finish this on Thursday.
right. Hi, Mindy.
Oh,
And I'm gonna tell you guys that we have sort of the one of the reasons we're trying to finish this on Thursday is we have another project that we would kind of like to start. Um, and it involves colored pencils, and we will not be using fancy ones because if we did, not everybody can have fancy ones.
yeah. I'm just
Um,
using these. They cost $10 at Walmart. I figure they're your average. Now, Crayola might even be better. I haven't tried Crayola yet. Hannah has some Crayolas, just a few that she pulled out for me to try. Um,
okay.
but I would bet that Crayolas are probably as good as these, but I could be wrong. But this is what
Well,
I'm
and
planning to use, unless Hannah's Crayolas turn out to be better.
this is a big set because they were dad's. Um, but these praying ones are not real expensive. Um, what is the name of the good ones?
Prismacolor.
Prismacolors. Prismacolors are really nice pencils, but we didn't want to use. I have some Prismacolor somewhere. I don't know where. We didn't want to use those because not everybody can have those, and the set I have is small. So
Yeah, mine too.
these praying ones, yes, I've got a bunch of colors, but they weren't very expensive. I think this set came a bit somewhere along the line from like Sam's Club for like $10. Um, but
Yeah,
it
I
was a
want to
long
say
time ago.
one thing,
Go
and
ahead.
yours may be this way too. I don't know, but one thing I noticed when I got this home is that there may be 80 colored pencils in here, but
Mm-hmm.
20 of them are so barely different from other ones that they're really not much help
Uh,
as far as being different colors. They're just
Different
slightly
colors.
different shades.
Yeah.
And so a bigger set is not necessarily better.
No. I would say, especially from what I've been learning about colored pencils, in that you can blend them. It would be Teresa has Crayolas, and they would be
And they're her favorite. So see?
and they're her favorite. So and Crayola watercolors are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Um, so Did we say hi to everybody? I hope so. Anyways, so we're going to be doing a colored pencil project, and we haven't totally decided on paper yet because I'm not real fond of mixed media paper. The mixed media paper,
Hi,
and
Barbara.
what I have is hi Barbara, is Canson mixed media paper. Let's see here, Canson. There we go. Canson mixed media paper, but Lisa has a pad of mixed media paper. It's called BEE B image or something like that that comes from Walmart. Um, that she liked pretty well. Which means it's really pretty inexpensive. There we go.
It's
That
Bee
bee inspired.
Inspired, but from the Bee Paper Company, and this jumbo pad cost $13, I think.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I just cost all my stuff on the
Oh
floor.
no.
Oh, good grief.
Uh-oh. She's had a very bad avalanche, I'm sure.
Okay. I don't know.
Anyways, I wouldn't go buy something until you played with the papers you have,
Yes,
but
I
you are
agree.
going to want something that's probably a little heavier than um, copy paper. Um, I have paper, I have cardstock, I do have some Bristol board. And rather than go and buy something, I may try the Bristol board because I've been listening and supposedly a lot of people like Bristol board. So that may be what I use. It just depends on what I have. So don't go purchase until you've played with all the papers that you've got.
Yeah,
Um,
if you can color and it's easy to color on it with your pencils, that's good paper and don't worry about it.
yes, don't worry about it because we're not going to do some huge elaborate project. We're going to do something fun, mixed media ish. So
It's going to
we
be faux
just
mixed media.
yes, faux mixed media. So um, just know that that's our plan for when we finish our tea bag books.
Yeah, and we're hoping to, to be able to do it 2 or 3 times before it gets to be December, but we'll
Right.
see.
Okay.
And we could just say that we'll play with it next week and we'll whatever we haven't finished here we can finish, in January,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we haven't decided that for sure. Our dream is to finish this
Right.
and get
Our
it done
dream is
next
to
week.
finish this. So that's our dream. but ah, we could have a lot of dreams. So but for right now, I am going to try to finish this.
Hi,
I
Mindy.
want to try to play with that.
To play with what?
To play with my cover.
Okay.
Since I forgot to do my stitching that I need to do,
Yeah.
I can't really work on the inside of these pages. So I'm going to work on my cover for the time being. And I
Well, I
may
have
have
to
to
do
do some
the
stitching.
other side of these 2 folios.
Uh-huh.
So I have to do and then I have to do these 2 folios. Um, so none of those pages are done. So I'm just gonna pick one and start with it.
Well, I was looking at how, I was getting ready to measure how big this is because, it did kind of grow a little. So
Yeah, yeah.
I
And I
don't
think
want
let me check before you do yours, and let's see how mine fits with what I've got done so far, and maybe that'll give you an idea of whether an inch and a half spine is good enough or not. And I'm not sure what spine I said I did. I'll measure it in a minute, but okay, come on.
well, and I have a bunch that kind of stick out some too. So
Yeah.
I don't want them sticking too far out.
Well, I was just thinking mainly of the thickness of the spine, not the. Okay, see, mine's doing this already, and I still have pages to go.
Okay, and it's an inch and a half spine.
I think so. Let me check.
Yeah.
So you might want to go
Mm-hmm.
bigger. Yep, it's 1.5 inches. Yep. It's pretty.
Well, and we do like crocodile mouths a little bit.
We do a little bit. Yeah, I got to figure out some closure for it though, because it's obviously going to need one.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's maybe that'll help you out when you're deciding how big to make it. I think these are all finished pages here.
Okay. Well, now I need my ruler, and I don't know where it went to. There it is. Yeah, it's gonna need. It would squash,
Okay.
but not real well. It really kind of needs a 2-inch spine.
Yeah, I think 2 inches would be better personally.
Yep. Okay, and it needs to be. Oh, I don't know if I want it to stick out that far. Okay, we need something to write on now. Barbara says my dreams are in
sweet,
big
Teresa.
stacks.
I'm sorry, but sorry, Tanya. Go ahead.
She's amazing. What a lovely gift. My dreams are in big stacks. Okay.
Yeah. I understand that.
Teresa, yeah. Yeah, these are teetotals. You're right. They can't find people to work. I had to do a dreaded Walmart run yesterday. That's the only reason I know they didn't have that paper. But Mom needed a bunch of odds and ends. But they actually had people stocking shelves, but the pallets were sitting in the aisles. Now, I will tell you, in North Dakota, for a while there, when the oil fields were opened up, they took all the shelving out of a couple of the Walmarts up there. They didn't bother putting anything on the shelf. They pulled it out on pallets and left it there because in 5 minutes it'd be gone.
Wow.
Okay, we need a 2-inch spine.
This is one of my matchbook covers. I just thought it looked like it would be perfect in here. I was, trying to do some cleaning up, and I found these and thought, oh, yeah.
I found it. Yeah.
I could use that. There's bound to be at least one in there I can use.
I want some of these things sticking out, so I'm thinking maybe 5.5. How tall do
I may even take this separate.
Oh,
That little bitty part says pull quick.
Pull quick. Okay.
I think that would be fun on the tag right here.
Oh, that would be really quick. Yeah, really cute. Thanks, Teresa. Okay.
Oh, a tea matchbook. That would be cute.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, we may have to make one to go inside here somewhere.
There you go. Okay. So 5.5 by 8.5.
We're just going to make this page an ad for this Kennesaw Cafe.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Got 3 completely different pieces that we can use. And then I've got this part, which I'm going to just throw it away. I know that surprises y'all, but I'm going to do it because I got to start throwing a few things away. I have to start throwing a few things away.
There you go. Teresa, are your Crayola colored pencils the erasable ones? That is what she had. What Linda has.
No, but there is a technique that that it would be really cool to use those.
Yes.
So I don't have any erasable ones, but that would be really cool.
Okay. Are we going to leave that piece up there? Maybe.
These are some little things I bought off of I can't remember, some little website somebody was telling me about, and I decided to try it. This would make a cute little journal too.
It really would.
See, there's a little piece I could make the journal in and then just slide it in here.
Slide it in there. Yep.
Okay, that might have to happen.
I
Anyway,
think that sounds like a plan.
I was testing out this place that I was told about, and these say they're stickers, so that'll be handy if they really are.
Well, they looks like they came from AliExpress or Wish, one of those places.
Yeah, but that wasn't the name of it, but it was a place kind of like that. What was it called? Joom or something like that? I can't.
Don't know. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. 8.5. That's kind of what our plan is. Okay.
Hey, Barbara Clark, glad you're here.
It was the size of an inchie. Yeah. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said Barbara Clark has a guest, and they're eating at the kitchen table and listening. Oh no,
they're not eating. They're arting. They're not eating.
Oh,
they're arting.
Even better.
Even
better. Well, hello, Barbara's guest and Linda's guest.
Hello. Okay.
You know, you buy these little things like this, and then they just sit around.
Yep, and you got to start.
They really need to be used, and so
it's kind of like the washi tape I've got. You know.
Yeah.
I have a ton of it, and I don't use it. Okay, I need a 2-inch by 8.5-inch piece. Okay. But I need. I need to cut this off.
But that makes this kind of redundant.
Am I going to get 8.5? No, I'm not. Not there. I'm not. Not going to get it there.
Am I trying to be too symmetrical?
Well, but I like it. It's balanced. It needs another little something on the lower left corner of the white part of the sticker. No, lower right corner, excuse me. Like a little tiny itty bitty
like right here?
Or up a little bit higher. Have you got any of that bling ribbon stuff where you could get 2 or 3 of the little blings out?
I am sure I have some. I have some bling. Somebody sent me some in Happy Mail.
Okay. Maybe a little blingy thing or something right like on the edge of your matchbook and the white part of the sticker.
Yeah. Let me ask this. Do you think it would be better to have
No, I like the other round. I like the other round one better.
I did too. Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to, give myself some choices.
Yep, there you go. Hi, Sherry and Barbara. Oh, Barbara's guest must be Rosa.
Hi, Rosa. Glad you're here. She's moving there. Cool. It's always fun to have more art friends in town.
Oh, no, it's her friend Joya. I have to keep putting my glasses on and off.
Well, and then below that she says Rosa. So from Santa Rosa. I got it.
Oh, from Santa Rosa. Ah, there we go.
We're
All
slow,
right.
but we finally eventually get it. Usually.
Yes, yes. Usually, finally, usually, finally,
Usually.
eventually. Yeah, usually. Okay, so
I thought these would be cute little things to put like on ATCs.
yes.
I don't really like making ATCs, but I thought these might make it more fun.
Well, they'd be really cute on a tag.
They would on all kinds of things, I think. I just don't think to get them out. But I found them when I was digging through and trying to get rid of some stuff. And I thought, oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I want to actually use those, not just.
Not just leave them sit there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Hi, Anne. I hope we've said hello to everybody. We're glad everybody's here. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
I'm gonna go see if I can find some blingy stuff.
slow is her speed. Tries to. Uh-huh.
Hi,
Do you have a button? A button would work too.
yeah, I do. I'm trying to read if
Whatever.
it's Joya or Jaya. It looks like Joya. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
think it is.
Yeah, a button would be cute. A little red button or
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. A
hmm,
little red button. I think we are going to use this fabulous stamp that Lisa sent me.
see if I can
But
find
we
one.
need that big.
I have a
Okay, so
big red
let's
button.
see. You have a big red button?
Yeah, might be a little too much.
No, it needs to be a fairly small button.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I
hi,
was just not
Kimberly.
wanting to dig around and try to find a
I
small button
I see. Okay. Uh-huh. We know
because I had to
now.
get this out in order to do that. See? Oh, you can't see.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I made beads this morning
Good for you.
only because I was able to get up early enough to get the kiln stopped before we were supposed to be live. So
That one's really more pink. No. Ooh, there's purple. It's a pretty button, but it doesn't look good on there. There's a big red button. It actually needs to be more cranberry-ish. I don't know if I have any cranberry-ish buttons. Or it needs to be a different color and not reddish if it's. That one goes with the paper.
mm-hmm.
It's a cloth covered button, but I could, fold that down and put it on there. But I don't think it goes with this.
Uh-huh.
I may end up going to bling after all.
Well, it would just, I think, balance the top and bottom a little bit to have some little something in there.
I think you're right. It needs a something. I just
So,
trying to find what
oh,
that something is.
mm-hmm.
And I'm not, a huge red person, so I don't usually fret over the fact that I don't have many red buttons.
Yeah, but now you want something red. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So variety
Okay.
is good, gang.
Yeah.
This one has, I don't know if it'll, well, it
There's
doesn't
a little
focus on it.
line of, oh, that's the light. Oh, it has really texture.
Yeah, it has some little lines,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the right color. I'm going to cut the little thingy off, and then I can tell if
Yeah.
it'll really look good or not. Maybe put a little
Okay.
tea bag under it or something. I don't know. There's a nail. What is the nail doing in there with my button?
I don't know.
I don't know
It's
either. It's
not
a
my button
weird
jar.
old square kind of nail
Okay,
with
not
a
my
round head.
button jar. Not my button jar. All right. So
If this red one doesn't work, I'll go find some bling.
okay.
Okay, now something to cut the back off with. I have some of those little Harbor Freight cutters, and they do a really good job, but I can't find them.
Uh-oh.
Somebody probably borrowed them,
Well,
and they didn't get back out here.
I was going to say
That
they
happens to
buried
me
them.
quite often.
Mm-hmm.
Things get borrowed and not returned. When you have 3 artsy people in the house, that happens. But I think I have a spare, and I will just go ahead and get it out. if I really do have a spare, unless it got borrowed too. Nope, here it is. Okay. If you can find these at Harbor Freight, it's one of the better
Yes.
things to buy there
Yep.
because they don't cost much and they have a lifetime warranty. So if it messes up, you just take it in, they'll give you another one.
Yep. Well, and I chew them up. I used to buy them by the handful. They were so inexpensive that it didn't really matter whether or not they um they would replace them. It was more about the fact that I could just be done with it.
Yeah.
Because I need a lot of times I need the very, very tip. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Ann. I don't think I said hi to you either.
Brittany says that somebody's always borrowing her stuff and not returning it, but it's usually herself.
Yeah, I've been there too. But it's easier when other people live with you, you can blame them.
Ah, is that what it is? Okay.
Although I know where I put these. So if they're not there, it's because somebody borrowed them. I have a few things I'm really good about putting in a certain place. But see, that cut so nice.
Oh yeah, it just cuts it right off. Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful.
Okay.
And they have this springy, which makes them easy to use.
Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
Next door neighbor.
Hi, Janice.
Oh, they must have been in an accident.
Oh no.
There's a big tow truck bringing their truck home with the whole front end messed up.
I hope they're okay.
Well, the driver's compartment looks okay as long as they were wearing their seatbelts.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, after what happened with Darren's van this
Yes.
morning, I'm ultra conscious about how easy it could, things could have been
yes.
bad for him. That
Yep.
oh,
Okay. So that's not showing through a lot.
okay. I think that's simple, but I think I like it just like that.
Yes, I do. I really like it. I like the addition of the round button to go with the 2 round stickers, the squares. I mean, it just also made it where it's not quite so symmetrical,
Yeah. Yeah. I
but yet
like
it's
it.
very balanced. It's balanced very nicely. That's
Thank you, Kimberly.
It
Need
must
to
be a
refill this
tow
bottle.
truck kind of day, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm just grateful we didn't need a tow truck.
Yep. Well, and Jeff was in the parking lot, so
Yeah.
it was.
It wasn't upside down on the road like
No,
could have
no,
happened to Darren if that had, done what
that's
it
right.
has been
It
doing.
was
So,
it was just a matter of
the best reason to need a tow truck is just because your car won't start.
that's right. That is definitely true. And it may not be that it's a good thing that it won't start, but at the same time, it's the kind of thing where not starting is not a big deal. It'll get fixed.
Yeah. That's what,
Okay.
what Darren said when we found out how horrible what the car was going to cost to fix and it's probably not worth doing and what could have happened if he just kept
Yeah.
driving it.
Yep.
It's just like, oh, it could be so much worse. I mean, this is just money, it
Yeah.
could have been
That's right.
his life or
That's
so.
right.
Um,
That's it. It's just yes, it's not fun that it's the funds that you want to do something else with, but okay, I'm going to
we don't need
start
Christmas presents. We don't need
no,
that kind of
no,
stuff.
no.
Uh,
Dinner tomorrow night might be.
yeah, yeah. We,
Of
we'll
course,
be eating at home for a while.
that's the thing. Yeah.
That's not
Hmm.
bad. We can do that.
No, we can
That's
do
fine.
that. So we were supposed to be in the parade on Thursday though, and so it's like, oh no, poor Jeffrey.
Yeah. Well, we found out this morning, those of you who were in my stream last night, I'm not sure if you know or not. I can't remember if I told y'all or not that I was supposed to take my car in yesterday to have them look at the brakes and try to figure out why it keeps messing up. And and then it wouldn't mess up. And unless it's actually messing up, they can't tell what's wrong. So um I think I'm gonna. Oh no, it's the tea bag that's moving, not the sticker. Okay. Anyway, when Darren's car found out that my car was going to get to go to the shop, it decided it had to do way worse than mine,
Mhm.
and so it started wobbling in the back when he's driving it. And if he gets up to 60 miles an hour, like on the highway, the whole thing shakes. So we took it in instead, and we found out this morning that the back axle is broken and that they had a recall like 15 years ago on that car. It's a 2001. They had a recall about 15 years ago on it. I don't know if this one was taken in when it was recalled or not because my stepfather's on a trip and it was his. We bought it from him. So I'm not going to call him on his trip and ask him. But anyway, they were recalled because the back axle was breaking and those vans were flipping over and really
So
bad
it could have
deal.
been way, way worse than just having a little wobble.
Yeah, if he'd kept driving it, that might have happened to him on the highway, and that would have been horrible.
Hmm.
Okay, well, there's that page.
That looks lovely.
I like it. And because it's
Okay.
got all of this, I'm not going to worry about finding any words to go on it.
Yeah, because that would just defeat the purpose, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, because of the age of the van, and we don't really think it's worth fixing, but we've spent so much on it since we got it that we don't have money to buy another one. So it's one of those things we're praying that God will send us a good deal that will be, you know, something we can afford and we can replace it, or that the mechanic will because they'll be honest with us if they don't think it's worth replacing. I mean, worth fixing. We don't. We're beginning to doubt it's worth fixing. That's for sure. Anyway, he's going to talk to them. They did recommend a place where we might could buy a used car from, so that tells me they probably don't think it's worth fixing.
Well, the other thing is whether or not they should be able to look up the recall and
Yeah, I
that
was going to
that
call Darren and tell him to ask him if they could do that because
yeah
they can go by the VIN number. But I don't know if the
yeah
recall is even still working because it's been so long.
I recall like that should be for the life of the vehicle.
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm going to
think.
mute and
I
call Darren and ask him to check on that. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
I wouldn't guarantee anything. So, all right. So my plan, guys, is to stitch on this and make another one and then sort of encase these like so. Yeah, that's my plan. Yep. So that means I need to make another piece that's the same size as this piece. The good thing is I have lots and lots of these big old what do you call these things? Tea bags. Tea bags. They are called tea bags. Hi, Janice. Lisa went off to make a phone call. Okay. All right. And of course, I don't want them to be all the same. I want them to be all kind of different and patchworky. So, Lisa and I have decided that maybe we'd quit having car problems if we weren't friends, but we weren't willing to give that option a try because it always seems like we have car problems at the same time. Um, I had we've had problems with all three of our cars now this month for some unknown reason. Um, I had to go rescue Jeff from Lowe's this morning, and our car was towed in. His car was towed in, but like we said, it was for just because it wouldn't start. It won't start. Something's wrong with it, either the ignition or the. Oh, Jeff said something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. But it has to do with the timing of getting it to start. So it's fixable though. It should be fixable. And he wasn't on the road when it happened. So that's the thing that matters. Okay. We are making paper fabric. I need more doodads. Is anybody else making it one of these books? I don't remember if we talked about that or. Okay. These cannot be there. They're in my way. Oh, yeah. If the cold is coming, Janice, then yep, it's really hard not to be able to, when you can't see when you're driving down the road. Yep, yep. Okay. Let's put this one up there. So yeah, that's not really, yeah. Well, the problem with not having your defrost here is the moisture, the fog. So that if you don't have your defroster's not working here, your windows can be very foggy
Oh
sometimes.
man, yeah, you definitely. I have had a
Janice,
car that the defroster didn't work, and trust me, it is a real. It's like you feel like you should constantly be wiping your windshield, but you can't because you have to drive.
yeah. Well, Janice says that's she's having car problems too because and her defroster's not working.
Yeah. Oh, Janice, I'm so sorry. I have been there. That is not fun. We had to replace our whole heating system to get it fixed, and that was not
Ooh.
fun.
Well, you know that my car, okay, I have one out of four windows that will roll down, and it doesn't happen to be the driver's window, and therefore going to the bank is very difficult.
Yeah, I bet.
My anti-lock brakes don't work, which is fine because I mean, I'm old school. I know how to drive a car that doesn't have anti-lock brakes. But because of that, my anti-lock brake and my brake lights stay on all the time. So there's red lights on my dashboard all the time. And things on my dashboard started to stop working a year ago. So I have no battery indicator. Um, okay, there's three things gone, but the speedometer has quit working. Hi, Mina. So I have to drive without a speedometer. Now,
Hi, Mina.
uh, I would fix the things that are broke, except that they cannot get parts for. Um, it's just the parts don't exist. So
And what
when
year was your car?
um, is it a 91? 93. Wait a minute. What year is this?
This is 21.
Then I think it's a 91. Yeah, I think.
Well, I
I'm
just knew
not
you
good.
said you got antique plates.
Yeah, I don't get them until next time, but yeah,
Next time, okay.
next time. Yeah. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to sew up all of these like patchwork, and then I'm going to put these in here
I don't know
like
why they package these
so.
with one going one way and one going the other way. So you have to turn and one and the other way is upside down as well. So you
So you
have to
have to
turn it
turn them
over
all over.
and
Anne
flip it
says
around.
junkyard. Let me see what she said before that. Mina, hello. Yeah, fogging. Uh-huh. That's right, Janice. I know what it is, and luckily the mechanic shop does too, so hopefully the part can be able to, etc. Yeah,
Oh, good.
available.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
and that's that's how they got the one window that does work. That's the part where they got the part for the window, but you can't buy the parts. Jeff's tried everywhere online. I took it to the guys at the shop, and they tried finding them, and they couldn't. So, um, okay. Yeah, I think this is going to work once I get it all stitched up. Yep, yep, yep. So that just means I need to think about decorations and if I want to put decorations on there.
So is your cover going to be tea bag solid or is it going to be tea bag over some kind of paper something?
Um, Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I made 2 layers of the tea bags, and I'm putting this manila folder in between, and I'm just gonna stitch around it. Once I get these stitched, each individual one stitched, then I'll stitch around. I'll stitch down the sides of the
Right.
spine and stitch around the cover. But I got to think about decorations, and I want to stamp some butterflies on these things really dark, and I think I'm going to um, ink them ink it a little bit just on the edges to be sure that it's it doesn't look too white in there.
Yeah.
So this
Anyway,
doesn't show through real well. So
the guy from the car place said that recalls do have a certain limitation, and if you
okay.
don't do it after that, you're accepting responsibility for it.
I see. So
And he didn't know what it was. He said I could call the Ford house, and
mhm.
they might know. They might could find it for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I may try that when I get off this
I
afternoon. But
would just, I mean, I would try that option because if they did replace it and it's bad again, then
then yeah.
yeah.
And if they didn't replace it, then we may be out of luck. But
Yeah.
we're feeling out of luck at the moment anyway, so it's not like we'll
Yeah.
be any worse off than we are right now.
That's right. It was what is it going to take? A phone call? So, yeah. Yep, yep. I think that's a wise choice. Okay.
Anyway, Darren's so busy right now he can't do it. So
Yeah.
this is Monday, and he always has to get payroll done on Monday. So nobody wants
Okay,
him worrying about cars. They want to get paid.
I'm glad that it's Monday because I thought it was Tuesday.
No, it's Tuesday. Even worse. Which means that payroll must not have got completely done yesterday.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, and
And
I do
Hannah's
want to
not there to help him, so
ah.
she's sick. So
Oh no. I hope it doesn't get to be anything bad.
I hope not too. It doesn't seem to be getting worse, and it's maybe a little bit better than it was. She started feeling bad on Friday, and so far none of the rest of us have, had any signs of it, which is good.
Mhm.
Um, but she when she came home from work Friday, you could tell she really felt bad.
Felt
And
bad.
then
Mhm.
she didn't go to school or work yesterday, and she didn't go to school or work today. So
And she, I'm sure, doesn't feel well, or she'd go to school.
yeah, she tried to watch the class on Zoom yesterday, but she couldn't because she I don't know if she had the wrong link or if she didn't have her account set up right or something, but she
Something.
couldn't get in.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay. Well, I just hope she feels better soon. The what was I gonna say? Forgot. Oh, don't know. Brain dead. Oh, last night. I apologize. Jeff had a meeting last night, and because of where it's at, it takes him more than 45 minutes to get there. So for a 6:30 meeting, he's got to leave really early. So we ate early, and I was sitting here working on my planner calendars, and I just totally forgot it was Monday.
well, that's all right. As long as you remembered it's
No, it's
Tuesday today, we're good.
yeah. Well, but
I don't think
makes
I
me
like.
sad
I mean,
because
I like those together, but I don't like them on there.
I could have been sitting there watching you doing something else
You could have
than
been,
what I
but
was.
it's okay.
Yeah. Well, I might have to go back and watch though the videos where you put the fringes in to see because it looks like there's two different fringes
Yeah,
on
there's
your weaving.
Raya knots, and then I think the other one's called loop pile.
Uh-huh. And how you put the beads in. That was another thing I am going to have to go back and watch.
Yeah, and I think both of those were in part 3,
Okay.
but I'm not positive. The knots may have been the end of part 2. I'm not positive.
Well,
I don't want Tom
I'll
not to.
find it. There's a lot of videos in my watch later list right now because I
Yeah.
haven't been able to watch much of anything because I keep falling asleep. So,
Well, I understand. I have a bunch in
and
mine too, and I don't even have your excuse. Or
we
reason. I
didn't
don't have your reason.
yeah, that is kind of a reason. Yeah. This is a reason. Um, we didn't get any offers over the weekend because we didn't have hardly any showings. Bill was kind of disappointed yesterday.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Well, it is slowing down. It's that kind of time of year. But the other thing is that Pensacola was a very busy place this weekend because the Blue Angels did their fall homecoming. You know, when they come back in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So they have had a big air show thing, and they flew for 3 days, plus the huge seafood art festival was this weekend. Um, it's always a huge deal. Foo something. It's another art thing downtown. Started this weekend. So, and it was a beautiful weekend. So Bill just kind of thinks that it was mostly that.
Yeah.
We'll hope so. There was one showing yesterday, and there was couple of showings today. So hopefully, picture frame. Lisa, Mina says she has a frame.
Yay.
Yay! So these are what's going to go inside my tea bags to make it sturdier.
Oh, that'll be nice.
I think it'll work good. And if it shows through, then it'll have kind of that, mixed media backgroundy thing happening.
Yeah. And she has
It
twine
doesn't.
to warp, so yay.
Yay!
And
Okay.
a week to get the warping done.
There you go. Okay, so that's ready for.
Okay, where did I
putting
put my big
together
pile of
with
well.
this. But now I want to think about, okay, so this is the inside of my cover. This will be the outside of my cover. So, okay, that will be the outside of my cover. I want to decorate this or get it ready to decorate or whatever we want to call that. Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, I think I like that pretty good.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. So good to see you.
Okay, so basically this will be the front. Okay.
Hi, Brenda. Glad you're here.
Hello, Brenda. Okay. So if we stitch that on.
Okay.
What else might we want to put on there?
I think it's Hale, Andrea, but I'm not positive. But we know the sentiment and we appreciate it.
Well, and I am like the last one to ask. So.
Well, I'm definitely not the spelling police.
Ooh, spelling police. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Okay.
I know some people who are, but it's not me. You know, every family has one probably.
Oh yes, I'm sure. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, I'm sure every family has one. Okay, this basically is my front cover, so that is why I am looking for, definite little bits to add to it.
I love spell check too, and when I can get close enough to the right spelling that it will do me some good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or when I do a word they know. Sometimes spell check just doesn't know words.
Well, and my son said when you can't figure it out on the computer, when you can't figure it out, you use
Phenomes.
uh, phenomes. Uh, well,
Nope, now
no.
made you not think of the word. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I've lost the word. But phonetic spelling, phenomes is,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
What do we think about that? This won't be there. This will,
Okay. Quick question.
just, yeah, uh-huh.
That one or that one or something completely different?
Okay, put the other one back.
I should have inked my tea bag. It's made it a
Yeah, a
little
little.
darker on the edges.
Yeah, but
I,
put
I need to do that and then I'll decide.
okay because Mary Ellen says, and hello, Mary Ellen. Um, it's Hale. I kind of like the rectangular one over the square one, but I liked the contrast of the square one.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue I'm having, which makes me think it means
Hmm.
it needs something completely different.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what do we think? Okay, this is my front cover. What do we think about that?
Oh, I think it's very pretty.
Okay, well, then I will put these pieces together to be the front cover.
I don't know if I said hi, Mary Ellen, but I'm glad you're here.
Okay, front cover. And I probably ought to decorate the back cover a little bit. Do you think? Yes, we should decorate the back cover a little bit with something.
Maybe so.
Okay,
I was going to say, did I? I don't think I did. I think I left mine just like that. But I like it like that, so I'm okay with it.
well, I don't really want to decorate the back cover. I like the tea bagness of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I decided on mine. I like the
And I
tea
don't
bagness.
and I don't think I want to decorate the insides of the cover. So,
So, but then,
well, that means I got to stitch that all up. So, um, I can't do much until I go stitch all these up. So, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Um,
you want to mute and go stitch some things real quick?
I might in a few minutes, but I'm going to look at my other pages first to see if there's something else I can work on. And if anything, I'll go stitch the pages that don't have anything on the back side of them because the
Yeah,
covers are going to take a while to stitch.
right. And if you do pages, it gives you something else to work on.
Please, melon.
Melon. Okay. Instead of Mary Ellen, she wants to be called Melon. I like that.
We will try to remember that.
Yeah. Someday when Jeff gets some time off from life, we're going to get him to make us a new list.
Yes.
And I don't even have my list anymore. I don't know where it is. So
Oh,
I can't even write it down.
I'll just get to make this one. Of course, you may have some I don't have, but
well, I don't right now probably because I haven't found my list. Been gone
you can't
a while.
Find your list. Yep. So, which one did you decide to go with?
Neither one.
And I missed what you decided to put on there.
Well, I'll show you.
Oh, that's cute. Oh yes. Oh yes. Was that a piece of napkin or something else?
Yeah, it's napkin. I was hoping it would disappear a little more than this, but
yeah, you really have to get them squishy to make them disappear.
Yeah, well, I put a ton of glue on there thinking that would be enough, but
yeah. Okay, so I have this page to work on. I can work on this page for a bit and
oh, but I missed that spot right
there. Melanie says she lurks around everywhere. Okay.
Well, that's all right. We don't mind you lurking, but we like it better when we know you're here. Just makes us feel good to see your name.
Yep.
Know who's watching and maybe even playing along. We don't know. Some people like to play along.
I gotta change ears for some reason. This one's bothering me this afternoon.
Okay. I'm not very happy with the white on that. So when it dries, we may do some inky.
I was gonna say, can you inky it when it gets dry?
Yeah, that's gonna be the plan at the moment.
Okay.
I think I am gonna put some words on this one because I have this space right here. Just looks like it needs words. If I can find my words. After dumping everything on the floor, who knows? When we get this finished, I'm going to have another box of junk used in the project. Leftover stuff.
Leftover stuff. Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you what I have.
Project.
Yeah, I have a pile right there, that direction.
Yeah.
It's like 4 foot, and it is now about 3 foot deep. And if I tried to move something off of there Sunday, and thought the whole thing was going to come down, I'm like, I have got to clean this mess up.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I have too much stuff in my living room and dining room to take time to work in here.
Yeah, well, that is totally understandable, and I do not have that excuse. But I'm still not getting much done very quickly.
Yes, but you have running around to do for people.
I do, and I hate it. That's my not happy place, is out running around running errands, but it feels like it's all I do. Except get to be here some. Hi, Becky.
Hi,
Glad
Becky.
You're here.
She's getting her eyeballs back to normal.
Oh, good.
Did you have something done to your eyeballs, dear? Hi, Candy.
I like this one. It says, we may not have all come on the same ship, but we're all in the same boat.
There you go. I like that. Yep.
Okay. So I finally found my words, so. Hi, Candy.
You know,
Hi, Sharon. Did I
when
say
you
hi,
tried,
Sharon?
oh, new glasses are ordered. Aha. Yeah,
Me too,
Melon.
Melon.
Yep, yep. All three of those things. And I got a corner all cleaned out, and then I got the sewing table all cleaned up, and then I messed the sewing table up really bad. To this morning, I just moved stuff off of it because tomorrow I have to clean beads, and I can't clean beads with the stuff piled on there like that. So I decided that I just was going to have to clean it off.
Right now, it feels like all of my cleaning is me
Uh-huh.
moving stuff somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's not really helping anything, except I can get to a few things I couldn't get to before.
Well,
Anyway,
I did manage on the first corner, I did manage to resort things that just seemed like they had gotten piled there, and
yeah.
therefore it did help. But right now, it just seems like I'm moving things from one side of the room to the other. Um, but that will change. It's just,
Yes, Andrea, Tanya will appreciate some thumbs.
oh, yes,
Always happy
please.
for the thumbs.
Thumbs would be very nice. Okay, that just, I gotta have to make it round on this side too. Okay.
All right. I got 2 pages done.
Yay!
Only 10 more to do.
Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep.
Obviously, they're not all getting done today
Yeah, 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 yeah.
because I'm not working very fast. It's already 3 o'clock, after 3 o'clock. So for in an hour, I got 2 pages done. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
we're not going to think about that because.
no, we're not. We are not going to think about that. That is just not part of the deal.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, like that.
do I have? Oh yeah.
Hi, Sharon. We're just all glad that you came to visit with us. And I guess my hubby went to sleep because he didn't come check on my tea bottle.
Oh.
I may have to go and get it myself in a minute.
Well, you may have to. Sometimes,
Yeah,
Tanya,
and
we have to do things for ourselves.
we have to do things for ourselves. Yep, yep. Sometimes, um, and I'm out of lemons.
Oh
Well,
no.
actually, I'm out of lemon. I have one more jar of lemons, but I didn't want to open that jar this morning. Um, I have a jar of dehydrated ones, but that's
Oh
the
yeah.
last jar. So I didn't have any lemons in my tea today, but I had hibiscus tea instead. So I mixed that with my
Well,
regular tea.
yeah, you got some good antioxidants in your hibiscus tea, so.
Oh yeah, and I made half the bottle was hibiscuses. Hibiscuses.
Hibiscuses.
Oh man, those things are nasty. My fingers were so sore last week because they've got little prickery things, sack of restaurant sized tea bags, but they over browned in the large 3-gallon coffee or tea makers. The water is boiling hot.
Well, sometimes keep them because you might want to put some of that really, really dark in with your other stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
like this one, is really, really, really dark, but it looks so
Yeah.
good with the rest of it. So
Right.
don't throw them away thinking they're worthless because they're not.
No, because they'll be cool. They'll be fun. Okay, so if we put that one there and this one there, and then put this on top of it, I kind of like that. Yep, 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 yep. Okay.
Yep. She likes it.
I like it, but I think I need to move it a little closer because I think it's supposed to fold in there. This is how bad I have not crafted enough. My pen is stuck in the hole.
Yeah. I understand. I wonder if there's a leaf on here I could put in there.
Hi, Miss Dana.
Ooh, that might work. I think that'll look good. I don't know if I can get it to cut out easy or not, but we'll try. Hi, Dana.
Well, I'm not going to worry about it. If I can't get it apart, I can't get it apart.
This
Come here,
is
you got to be straight.
curling up on me, so it's kind of hard to tell what things are going to look like. What'd you say?
Oh, I just got it almost crooked.
Oh,
You know how that goes.
I do. I have intimate knowledge of how that goes.
Oh, dear.
Feels like everything I do is crooked.
I was trying to put it took 3 days of cleaning and reconditioning my gel plate to get it back to where I could put it away. Because it takes a while for the mineral oil to actually soak back into it.
Right.
So I was messing with it, and I finally got it to where it was all happy and ready to go put away. I had to put that silly plastic piece on there like 5 times because it kept going crooked.
Yeah.
Her friend has left and she's got leftover barbecue sandwich in hand and she's back. There we go.
What kind of arting did you do while your
Yeah,
friend
what
was
fun
there?
arting did you do? Okay,
You may have told us earlier, but if you did, I don't remember. So you're going to have to tell me
us
again.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Okay. Someone gave me these fun stickers and I want to see if one of them will make me happy on here. Okay. Oh yeah, that little bird one would be really cute up there.
It would. I agree.
I'm thinking maybe I want to put one of those up there.
Trying to raggedy up the edges. I think being piled on top of that thread will look better if they're raggedy.
Mm-hmm. Do you prefer mineral oil over baby oil? And if you look at what is in baby oil, it's usually mineral oil plus fragrance, and so mineral oil doesn't have anything else in it. So since I have mineral oil, that's what I use.
Yes, I use baby oil only because it's what I have.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's
But they're basically the same thing.
they're basically the same thing, but the baby oil I had was mineral oil plus fragrance.
That's what
So
mine is, except it's so old, there's no fragrance left, which is
yeah,
fine with me.
yeah, I don't like fragrance stuff, but that's what I had. So
Okay, give me an honest thought about that.
I think it's kind of big, and it just looks like it's kind of stuck on there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm just not happy with it. If it doesn't make me happy, it comes off.
There you go. Lines in her toned tan book, and Joya was practicing for painting rocks.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, I need a little something something down here.
Okay,
So
we'll
I
save
could
that for
put
some
this
other
something
time.
something in there, or I might put something different in there. What else do I have?
Trying to come up with something to go on these.
Yeah, on those. Yeah.
That's not easy actually.
No. Okay, so I have neither, so I have to buy something. Um, it probably mineral oil will be less expensive.
Yeah, but whatever you can find the easiest may end up be what you
Yeah,
can.
that's it. Whatever you can find the easiest. The mineral oil I have is as old as my son, so you know.
I'm going to mute for just a minute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and whatever you find it's kind of a six of one, half dozen of another thing. Okay. Yep. No, I don't like that. It's just too much. Maybe I will just leave it like that. And I don't mineral oil mine very often, and that's only the second time. But I had used some paints last Thursday that stuck to my plate in a way that I've never had trouble getting stuff off of it before, and I had to clean it, and I had to use hand sanitizer to get it clean, and I just felt that the hand sanitizer is harsh, and I wanted to condition the plate so that it wouldn't be so bad. Try a second one of the stickers. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking maybe a second sticker might be the thing. The problem is the words are kind of the same. So I'm thinking there's another little there's a little piece of one of these stickers. So I'm thinking maybe this little pink thing and one of these little leaf things to go with it. Although, what does this say? Yeah, that looks way too symmetrical. I have to do something that's a little bit different. So I think this. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay. Yeah, it is. The view through the camera is a little different. Sometimes it looks better on the camera, and you know I'm really far away. I didn't realize I was so far away. Oh, but that's kind of too close. Well, that's all right. It'll work. It'll work. Just have to pay attention to where I'm working. Yeah, if I use the same kind of the sticker, it looks like it's too symmetrical. So I think we'll use this and one of the little stickers. And we'll put that off to the side. Yeah. Yep.
I feel like mine unfocused. Does it look unfocused to y'all, or is it just me? My eyes are complaining today, so it might just.
Well, I think it looks pretty good, but it might not be as crisp as sometimes. But then I can't, I have trouble seeing it. But I can see the little notes on the music paper.
Okay, it's probably all right then.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm liking that, and of course, when you ink it, it will be better. But I think the music paper is either too big or you need a third little element in there.
Yeah, let's see what we think about this.
That's making it better. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it
And
will.
since you're fine.
Okay, thanks, Ann. I'm wondering about cutting these dragonflies out and putting them onto this paper instead of having the postcard.
Oh. Hmm.
I don't know. I don't want to ruin the postcard if it's better than the other idea.
Yeah, because I almost think that the dragonflies will be too little. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Melon says glue her down.
Glue her down. Okay.
Okay.
Quit piddling
Now,
around trying to decide, Lisa. Just do it.
just do it. Yep. Just do it. Okay.
Okay. I do need to do some inking though. I think this is what I used on here. Let's see. Nope, this is a little darker, but I'm going to use it anyway. And that may have actually been on there. I may not have inked this one at all. Sometimes you cut them out and they're already
inky. Look.
They have ink on them from the whoever did the digital art.
I think I'm going to use a couple of these stickers on these two pages too. I really want to use this, but I'm going to have to cut him out. I don't
No, Melon, we're not going to erase you. Tanya and I are bossy to each other. Everybody else is bossy to us too. So you just fit right in.
There you go.
You just fit right in.
Yeah, I'm always telling Lisa what to do. I do. There's too much edge on this sticker. There is just no way I can handle that sticker with all that edge on there.
I cut the edges off of mine like that too. I don't know why I feel like it still needs a little something.
It does. How about another button?
Oh.
I'm really into buttons right now. I haven't used very many, but I'm really into them.
I've got buttons, but I've also got some of these things.
Oh, that'd be cute.
If I can find a third one.
Okay, but push that one on the dragonfly page up to on the edge of the dragonfly page and the cheesecloth. Yeah. Yeah. See how bossy I am? Oh yeah. I like that. It just adds a little bit. I think the top one needs to come down a little though. Yeah. What do you think? You like it higher? Or you like a
I don't know. I think I like it high.
okay?
So you can boss, but I don't always take her bossiness and do it.
That's right.
But a lot
Well,
of
and
times it's really good information. So
well, and sometimes I have to see it two or three. I have to see it, and you have to put it down there so we can look at it. I actually like it where it's at better.
good. Me too. Thank you, Brenda. Okay. Now I have to glue all that junk down.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's way better. Oh yeah, but
Because
now
I'm
it's
not like
sticky.
Tanya. I'm lazy and I'm not going to go sew it. I'm just going to glue it down and be
Well,
done with it.
it just depends on which side it was, but that was the whole thing. This was for some reason this book
Of course, I
said
have
I
done
needed
something on the other side of this one, so I couldn't go sew it down anyway.
right. See, that's the thing. I kind of wanted a lot of sewing in this one, and it's really it's kind of been making me happy how
But
it's been working
yeah,
out.
well, it's beautiful. I like that you're doing all the sewing. Um,
But it has
and
been one of those things I keep forgetting to do.
well, it's it's an extra step that you have to do when you get through here, and I
Yes.
can just walk
Mhm.
away from it when I get through. But one thing about the one thing I always like when we're doing projects together is that we do the same thing, but it's never the same.
That's
And
it.
and I like
Mhm.
that. So I doesn't I don't I think it's a good thing that you're choosing to do something different. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hi, Rhonda.
Extra plastic bags out of the trash are a good thing sometimes
Oh,
when you
yes.
want to mash
Oh,
down stuff.
stuff. Uh-huh. I love the tangle of threads, Barbara says.
Thank you.
Look at my matchbook. Okay, it was in a little box of buttons, but it's a sewing kit. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
Now I thought there was a needle in here, but there doesn't appear to be one. So
I had one like that in the past.
this came from the Clothes Shed. Complete line of junior clothes sizes 3 to 13. Oh, now that's a cool button.
Thank you, Barbara. We do too. We do too.
Yep. Okay, you got to look at this button. I don't know if it'll show. Let me see if I can turn off the
Is it
focus.
metal?
Yes, it's metal.
It
Let me
looks like
turn off
aluminum.
on the focus and bring this up. Okay. Can, wait 1 second. Come on now. Focus.
Focus. There. Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty. It's a lot better than the ones I have. The aluminum ones I have just have writing on them.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's aluminum. It's got a little metal thing on it.
Okay, now
I'm not
then
sure that's the one I want. Oh, did I turn? Okay, I turned the autofocus off, but I got to get the camera out of the way.
I need to fill this thing up.
Thanks, Linda.
To shake it down all the time.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Good to see you. We're glad you're finally here.
Oh, that might go real well with it. I really like the aluminum one, but let's see what we can find in the way of those. Can we find 3 of those? I would really like 3 of those.
That's one way we're the same.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. 3,
Just a
5.
minute ago, I was saying that. I really want
Uh-huh.
3 of those.
Uh-huh. We gotta have 3 of those. Oh no. Ouch. Karen fell Saturday and had to have 60 stitches.
Goodness
That is
gracious. I'm
not
so
pleasant.
sorry.
Okay, we're gonna have to have
Glad you're back
something.
home, though.
Yes. Guess what? We have 3 of them. We have 3 of them.
Yay! 3
Mhm.
of them.
3 of them. And guess what? They
3
have
is a magic number.
they have
3, 5, and
thread.
7.
They have thread still in them.
Even better. Okay, well, here's
I
this
agree,
one.
Mindy. Ouch. Yes, I like that. Mhm.
And I don't think I want any words because I think that would mess it up.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
was
going to
gonna
just
say
leave it.
make it too much. Okay, so we gotta glue this where that thread stays in there.
I'm going to put some of this on this page. Trying to see how much of the scene I can get on there.
Oh, that'll be cute.
I think so. I need to take it out with water though, because it'll be too hard to.
Karen says since she's laid up for a while, she's gonna get to do some of this.
Yay!
Yay!
On the
I hate that. I
sunshine and
hate that. That's
the rainbow in the rain or whatever.
yeah. I hate that. That's the reason you get to do some of this.
Me
But
too, but we're glad you thought of the good thing about it.
yeah. Okay, so there's that piece, but now I got to do this piece. And I think I have to use this button on it, which means I'm probably going to have to go find my cutters because I don't think they're over here. But I also want.
Okay. See if that water is enough. This is kind of heavy duty tissue paper. I see it dried before.
Is that bare tissue paper? It's fabric, I'm pretty sure, Karen.
No, this is tissue paper.
That is tissue paper. Ah, okay.
Yep. Yep. I ordered some roving and the lady wrapped it in this tissue paper.
Oh.
It's like she didn't know she was feeding 2 of my addictions.
Well, I have to tell you, I packaged up some beads last month, and the person who got them, they showed up, and she sent me a note to say that she'd gotten them, which I always like because I never know for sure that the packages get there. But
Right.
she messaged me that the package had gotten there and that she just loved them. But even better, she really liked the paper that I used in my box to fill up the box because I've been using pattern tissue paper to fill up the boxes. And she thought that was just so great. Okay, I have to go get cutters because that's going to have to come off of there.
It's nice when people appreciate things like that you do that are the little things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that'll be pretty on there, Lisa.
Yeah.
You know what you could do to avoid the white issue? Oh, well, you were going to go back and ink the edges on the other one.
Yeah, but I would rather avoid it if I can. What would you say I would do to avoid it?
I was gonna say ink the edges beforehand.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'll have to let it dry so I can do that. Because it's still damp on the
It's
edges.
still damp on the edges. But if you
But I
ink it
like
ahead of
that
time,
this tissue paper had so many different little scenes,
yes, it's really
you know,
cute.
that you could use.
Okay, I gotta get my cutters.
Okay, while that's drying, I'm gonna look for some words that'll go with this scene.
Well, and I'm gonna excuse myself for a minute because I'm
Alrighty.
getting dry. I'll be right back.
Okay. The eyes may wrinkle and hair may turn gray, but true friendship never knows decay. I don't know if that works for animals, but I like it for people. Okay, here's a good one for this. Well, there's a couple. One says the ability to make real friends is the best sign of a successful life. And then this one says the better part of one's life consists of friendships. I like both of those. So we will put one of them on that page. If you have a preference, let me know. Got any coffee or tea in a spray bottle? No, I don't have any coffee or tea in a spray bottle. I do have, I'm pretty sure, some leftover coffee in the house, though, in the carafe, because Hannah makes coffee in the morning and puts it in a carafe, and um, that way it's there when Ethan gets up and wants some coffee, or he makes coffee and puts it in the carafe for her, depending on the day. Some days Darren makes coffee and puts it in the carafe, and neither one of them has to make it. I rarely make coffee because I don't drink it. That reminds me, I have a whole bunch of avocado skins. I need to do some avocado dyeing. The second one. The better part of one's life consists of friendships. I think that's the second one. And that's the one I trimmed out. So it must be the right one since three of us like it. If that's not the one, let me know. But I think that was the second one. Beet juice and salt and some alcohol. Ooh, okay. Where did you get your beet juice? Did you cook beets or did you take it out of canned beets or where did you get your beet juice? And did you um, chop up your beets and strain them or is it just, beets off of the juice off of the beets? I know I'm asking a lot of questions, Karen, but I need to know. I have an inquiring mind, especially when it comes to dyeing paper.
Well, you have to eat beets if you're going to have beet juice.
You do? I
Yeah.
don't,
Oh, okay.
because I don't eat beets, but I would
Well,
like some beet juice paper. Actually, I have some beet juice powder that my mom gave
mm,
me to dye with because I
mm,
was doing some natural dyeing for yarn. And mom
mm-hmm.
said, "I got this beet juice powder." Um, and so I could use that.
Oh, guess
Hannah
what?
took some of it and some turmeric and she made herself some soft pastels. They're still drying, so we don't know if they'll work or not. But anyway,
How fun! We'll have to find out about that, and you'll have to show them to us. Guess
yeah.
what?
What?
That is steel, and it's not cutting.
Oh
So
dear.
I will
So you
have to
need bigger
find.
cutters.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I don't think.
Okay. Maybe
Um,
you could use that button for
I
some
use it
other way.
maybe for my closure or something.
Yeah.
I'll find a different button for this page and use that for my closure. Because, you know, it's pretty. But it's not like I don't have buttons coming out my ears. I have a whole shoebox full that came from Mom's recently, so. That one will go.
I just got an alert talking about the service interruptions, internet service interruptions recently in our area.
Oh dear.
We noticed some like 4 or 5 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't noticed any other than that day. And we still got some. It was just slow. It wasn't, as fast as normal. So it wasn't like there was no service.
Yeah.
It just took forever to do anything.
Well, Jeff went to pull out this morning, go to his doctor's appointment, and there was a big old wire down in the street.
Uh-oh.
You know, cream of tartar in your dye will hold the dye better in the material and paper. Beet juice looks good on paper sacks.
Ooh, I bet it does.
I bet it does. Anyways, when they came to fill in, that's.
I've used cream of tartar with some of the natural dyeing I did on wool.
Yeah. When they came to fill in the hole, they had to come back a second time to fix the leak in the water main.
Yeah.
So then they came to fill in the hole, and apparently the boom truck that brought the dirt caught the AT&T guy's line, and it was laying in the street this morning.
Oh dear.
So he was out.
We're going to mess things up and not do anything about it.
Well, yeah. So the AT&T guy had to come and put lines back in. He was up the pole that's in our front yard, and I was like, as long as he doesn't mess up my internet, since I don't have AT&T, we're good. So
I may should have not inked this whole thing, but I may should have not, but I'm going to kind of anyway. Because I messed up and inked over the bunny, and I thought, well, I just need to go ahead and at least make it look like it's intentional. Even if it's bad, at least it looks intentional.
Okay, it looks good on screen, but I do understand.
Yeah, it looks better on here than it did on the white paper. So
okay. So those 2 pages are done now. There's that one and this one over here. So that folio is finished. Okay. Now then, let's see where we stand with these. Okay, that one is one I have to sew on. And then that will be finished. So that's a stitching project. Okay.
Teresa says cream of tartar is a good way to keep your meringue from weeping too.
Yeah. Of course, I don't make meringue very often, but okay. So that one is a stitching.
I think I have made it one time in my entire life.
Well, I don't like meringue, so
I don't either.
I don't usually make it. Okay, so the inside of that one needs to be done, but I've got stitching to do on this one, so I can't.
Oh, this was probably not the best way to do this.
Uh-oh. Okay.
For future reference, it's better to ink on your tea bags than it is to try to ink on your glue on your tissue paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this felt like pretty sturdy tissue paper, so I thought I was going to be fine.
This one I may have to go stitch that one so that I can finish the pages.
Okay, and it's crooked.
Oh!
Of course it's crooked.
Of course it's crooked. Yep. Just because. Oh, dear. Okay, so these are done. I think
it's safer to use my fingers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So if I went and sewed this folio on the outside, then I could work on the inside and then all of my pages would be done except for sewing. So I am going to mute myself and make you big and I'll be back. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, lemon pie. Sounds good. Okay.
Teresa says, Lisa must be looking through my eyes again.
Oh, Teresa, when it comes to making things crooked, my eyes are just as bad as yours for sure. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way it is. Okay, but I have got um 4 pages done so far. These two and these two. And I have got 2, 4, 6, 8 more to do. 8 more. I don't think I'm going to get done. Of course, I might could do a few on Thursday and still sew it together. But anyway, we're going to continue on. We're going to continue on. We're going to work on these right now. Oh, thanks, Barbara. I liked them too. I'm glad you like them. Okay, here's what I'm working on right now. That button um, makes that poke up, but that'll be okay. And see what do I want to do? Put that butterfly on there somehow. This is beautiful ledger. Um, the writing is very pale, but it's very pretty. Very pretty handwriting. I don't know if that'll stay or not, but we're going to put it there and see. That really should have a flower, shouldn't it, if I've got a butterfly? I'll put that on a different page. Let's see what else I can find. Put some of this on here. Then put my butterfly right there. That will cover up the fact that that leaf is not there completely. Okay. I think we're going to act as if this is what we're going to do. And, okay, that piece is used up. Do I have something else? I should have something else. You know, I have tons of extra magazine things that I've saved for gluing, but I think they're all in the house. Which does not help me any at the moment. Does not help me any at the moment. Okay. Well, we'll just do it on here like I did before, and then I'll dry this off before I put my thing back down. I think this is, I probably need to take off more than that, but we will check and see.
I just read Barbara's comment out loud, and here I went and I was muted, so nobody could hear
Go
me
for it
anyway.
again.
She said, I am fully back at my desk. I can see and read and everything, but sounds like you two are winding down. Well, we're still doing a little bit
No,
more.
I
These
figured
must
till
be
maybe 4:30.
about 4:30. Yeah. I planned dinner that was um leftovers, so
Oh, that's good.
yeah. Well, I had planned something else and then decided that I wanted to make beads this morning, and to do that before we stream, I have to get it started early because of the kiln making noise.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
because it clicks and clicks and clicks. When the heating elements turn on and off, it's noisy. So, I mean, we probably could do it, but I just wanted to get it done. So roast takes me a while because I have to peel potatoes and carrots and all that good stuff. That's going to be pretty on that corner.
I think so. And then we're going to stick the butterfly right here to cover up that.
Oh yeah. Yep. What's that butterfly from?
Um, it's just one that I drew on a jelly print and then
Oh,
cut out.
it's really pretty.
Thank you. It's it's not as pretty close up.
I think it is. I think you're fibbing.
Okay, no. Okay,
I've
I
had fun
am
using these little wooden things in this journal. It's the first
yeah,
time
you've
I've
used
used
a
it.
lot of them. They go
Uh-huh.
really pretty in there. I need to dig mine out and use some of them on these some of my pages, but I think I may have used one, but oops, going over that button almost messed things up. All right, let's see.
Okay, so now since that's all stitched on that side, I got to look at what this side has and figure out what I want to put on there. And I was thinking about fussy cutting out this flower. See where it takes me. We're both so talkative this afternoon.
I know, I know. No wonder they think we're winding down because we're winding down mentally, maybe not intentionally, but
Well, I didn't get a nap, so
Yeah.
and you would think we got the stressful part all finished and everything. You would think that we would both be sleeping better, but we're not.
Yeah. Oh, I love this one. Housekeeping is like threading beads on a string with no knot at the end.
Okay, that is a very, very, very accurate statement.
I don't think I wanted it in my journal, but it's true.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yes, it is very true.
Okay, I'm going to use this one. It says, "Don't worry about wrinkles. They merely indicate where smiles have been."
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Just because the source of the stress diminishes, the body takes a while to recover. Yes, and I'm still very sore, and my muscle, like my shoulder, is still um, very worn out, and having troubles, and my hip is still hurting. That kind of thing. Um, I'm not used to that kind of work, so
Yeah, I'm afraid if it'd been up to me, it wouldn't have got done. My body would not have ever recovered.
well, Jeff did so much of it. I cannot tell you how much he just accomplished without.
Just powered through, huh?
Yeah, even when his foot was hurting, and
Thanks, Karen. I like it too.
I kind of like that.
Okay, I am going to fill this up because I'm getting tired of shaking it down all the time.
Yeah, that can be irritating.
If I can find my glue. Mm. Okay. There it is. Surprise, surprise. I had stuff on top of it. Oh, you guys,
What?
if you use this glue, if
Mm-hmm.
you are even thinking about getting low over the winter time, you better ought to order now because they won't ship
Oh
it when it's
yeah,
too cold.
yeah, that's right. And I wonder. Of course, I think I have an extra bottle.
I do. That's what made me think. I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
almost through with
because
this bottle.
this one's almost empty.
Yeah, this
I
one is
need
too,
to
but
I
I
need to
think I
check
have
on
another
that.
one.
I need to check on that because that is the last thing I want to do is run out of that.
Yeah, me too. That's why I bought two bottles. Well, I accidentally bought two bottles last time because I I bought one and then I was thinking about should I go ahead and get another one because it was 2020
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and so I had it in the cart and Darren saw it in the cart and he just bought it. So
Uh,
I ended up buying two without without me doing it
mm-hmm. Yep.
because he takes care of me. Okay, now then, what was I going to do on this side? Oh, I was gonna say I got something out to
I
use.
really liked that with the bird sitting on this flower. But that leaves the rest of the page kind of blank. So maybe we'll put a butterfly up there, but we need to cut this bird out a little bit.
Yeah, I would check on Amazon, Barbara, because I know
Yes.
I was able to get some in November last year. And see, because that's when I bought this, and see
See
if
where
it's
they
still good.
stand with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna go in real quick and see. Um, because art glitter glue refill. Wow, it's gone up.
uh-huh. Yep.
This bottle that I've got, the 16-ounce one, is $39.99 now.
Ooh. It was 20 something,
Yeah,
27, I think. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, 26.99 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Um, but it is there,
Yeah.
and there are other ones too. You can get it. There's an 8-ounce one, and so
But that's definitely higher. Okay, we are going to have
here's one for
to.
$35.49, but
Glue these
it's not
together.
Amazon Prime. So if you don't have Amazon Prime and you're going to pay shipping anyway, then that one might be better. But the let me see what this one says, if it's just Prime shipping or if it's free shipping for everybody. Okay, just no Prime free delivery. Anyway, it ends up costing almost the same thing to buy the $35 one that doesn't have free shipping if you're
Yeah.
a Prime member. If you're not a Prime member, then the $35 one would be cheaper because you're paying shipping anyway. But anyway, there is some, and they're not saying that they're not shipping it, and usually they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They take it off, and I couldn't buy it last winter when it wasn't. Was it last winter or the winter before? Because I remember it was the winter before when I ordered it, and we were headed that way, and then oops, can't come. And you had my bottle.
Yep, yep.
I ordered it shipped to Lisa's house, and then we couldn't take our trip because of COVID. So okay.
Okay, I like this. It's I need to do something with it,
Dance
but
like
I like
nobody's
the
watching. I
stain.
love I love that saying. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So now I've got to figure out
May
what to do with
okay,
it.
May has 16-ounce 23.98. But Melon, how much is the shipping?
Yeah. If the
That's
shipping's
for
reasonable, that's a really good deal.
yes. Mm-hmm. Because it all depends on the shipping.
Yeah. Unfortunately, right now, everything depends on the shipping.
Okay, I think we need some butterflies on this page, and I might not use these. I might. I'll be right back. I'm going to get. Where are they?
Come on. Stretch out like you're glued. We're going to have to do it this way, I guess.
We're going to try one of these gold wall stickers.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, maymaymadeit.com. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely would support buying from her if you can.
Uh-huh.
If you can do it, I would support that for sure. She's a very sweet lady. And she definitely cares about people and about customer service too. So
Well, and that's what's 23 compared to 30. What did you say it was? 39?
yeah,
Okay, so
it's like $16.
that's $16. If shipping is less than $16, that is,
Yeah,
and she might have something else you want that you could get the
there you
put the
go. Because
shipping
she has
in
lots
it,
of stuff.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
She might. It might be a rabbit hole. Be careful.
Yep, yep, yep. Okay, I think that's pretty.
Oh, I do too.
Mhm. But I think we're going to put another one down here.
Her site says to call first on glue the shipping. Yeah, I know she's definitely very careful about it because she doesn't want you to get it and it be ruined.
Yeah.
Um, I last year I think she had quit shipping it. And it depends on where she's shipping it to. If you
Yeah.
live in the southern part of the states, because she's in Texas, if you live in the southern part of the states and it's not likely to freeze getting to you, she might ship it. But if you live up north and it might freeze when on its way to you, she probably will not. Oh, there's some.
Ooh, I like how these are clear behind them because now my little stem shows through the butterfly.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Mhm. 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 Okay, I have one more page. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with it.
Well, I have a bunch more pages, so you're way ahead of me.
May is on Alabama. So, see, if she's in Alabama, it's getting chilly, but it's not
I
too
thought she was in
freezing.
Texas. So, maybe she moved. I don't know why I thought she was in Texas.
Okay, so that's a little
I
too
may
big
just be
for this.
totally wrong. That may be all there is to it.
Well, it's hard telling.
She's a good Southern girl. I know that.
There you go. Okay, so mhm.
Not that non-Southern girls are not good. No, we're not saying that. But
I hope that's not what you're saying because I am not a Southern girl.
well, I don't consider myself a Southern girl either, to be honest. I'm a Texan, so
That's it. Okay. Uh-huh.
it's
Okay.
it's it's its own thing. It
Yep.
just is. Okay, what do y'all think about that with the fabric behind it? Is that enough, or does it might need a little flower down here or something?
Yeah, a little flower or butterfly down there.
What do I have that's easy to get to?
I was gonna say, where are your stickers like you sent me?
Uh, let's see. I have these.
She lost her mama last month or so, so
Yes, I know that.
so
She's
they she
yeah.
may be somewhere different right now. I like it, but it needs a pop. Uh huh. Yeah. a bird or a butterfly or some little something to draw your eye in it.
Yeah. Okay. Barbara says, okay, I just ordered the 16 ounce for 39, but wanted the 8 ounce. Only the price was 25 plus shipping, so no choice there. Yeah. Free shipper for the larger one. Yeah. That's what I would have done too, Barbara. That's what I would have done too. Okay. I've got that butterfly I can put right there.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've got this little bird
Mm-hmm.
I could put right there. Or I've got these little flowers that I could put on there somewhere.
So see, any one of them will. Any one of them would work.
Liquid gold. There you go. From Texas. I lived in Wichita Falls for a long time. I had my 4 children there, and my husband died, so we moved to Michigan. Yeah. Karen likes the flowers. Well, we have to remember it's not going to be next to this page, so we can think of it by itself.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when I'm looking at this, I think, oh, that would go better with this page. And then I have to remind myself that it doesn't have to go better with that page.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
This
find
one is really pretty too, though.
something to stamp on that.
But that's a lot glossier black compared to that. So I don't think I want to do that. Teresa says, if they build a company next door, I may move to Michigan. Well, I wouldn't want a company right next door either. I understand that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
This looks kind of pretty, though, here. That one.
Oh, yes, that is pretty there. Uh-huh. I used that one too. I liked that one.
I think I'm going to do that one because I don't really have to do anything to it except ink it a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, but I don't need to get it yet because I want to ink my fabric first.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because why not? Okay. Yeah, Barbara, I like that quote too. Oh, that's crooked, I'll bet. Oh, it's close enough. Close enough for government work. Hmm. My husband's outside wandering with the phone.
Well, is he
Looking
yelling
down
at
the
somebody and not wanting us to hear?
Oh no, he's looking at the street, wandering around. He doesn't appear to be yelling, so I don't know what he's doing. Oh. I missed where, Karen, that you are. I'm from Michigan. Um I was born in Flint, raised in a little town called Montrose, and Okay, maybe this would be better. Goes this way. Um, went to we moved to Rochester, which is down a suburb of Detroit, because my dad worked for the car company. Of course, that's what people do in Michigan. They work for the car company.
Oh goodness. Teresa says she doesn't like that idea because she already has Amazon, UPS, Lowe's, and Dollar General warehouses within a mile.
Within a
Yeah, I'd
mile.
say you got your limit.
I was gonna say that's all you need. You don't need any more. I agree with you. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I like that. And then a
They're
little
supposed to be
butterfly.
putting in an Amazon warehouse here. I'm surprised they haven't done that before. But I don't know when that's supposed to happen. That's sometime soon.
Well, Teresa, there is basically all of those things really close to us, but um, we're in a subdivision, so we're not in the country. Um, so everything is, close here. Walmart is only a mile away, but I have to go round the world to get there, which is fine because that keeps the traffic away from my house. But when we moved back here, we moved. We didn't want to be too far out in the country because we knew we were taking care of the older people, our parents. So we just didn't want to be too far out. We have friends who live out of town, and they find it difficult to get into town sometimes, like when we're having storms and whatnot. And I just did not want to be that far out,
You
knowing we
need to
had to.
read Brenda's comment because I am not going to try to say the name of that town.
Oh, Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti. Okay.
That's how I
Well,
say
that
it. Anyways.
that was what was on my mind, but it's either Ypsilanti or Ypsilanti, but then it could be something totally different, and I missed it.
Brenda knows all the towns I've named off. Yep. Montrose was where I went to the first few years of grade school. We had a house there that my dad really wanted to live in because it had been in his family for over 100 years. So we bought 40 acres on the farm, and we lived there for a while until he got the job in Rochester. Well, he actually got the job in Detroit, but we lived in Rochester, which was, kind of out for him, but he didn't want us to go to school in Detroit. You might have been neighbors. Jackson. It's been a long time since I lived in Michigan. Let me see. I graduated from high school in 76, which means I went to college in 78. We went back in 81 for maybe 6 or 7 months. So it's been since 81 since I lived there.
Huh. Well, where is that page I was going to ink around later?
I don't know.
I
Thank
don't
you,
know.
Karen.
Oh, right here. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without it sticking to the. Um, without what's on the back sticking down.
Ibs lady was okay, but the apartment sucked. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Well, when I lived in Rochester, there was no town called Rochester Hills. Now there's a town called Rochester Hills. So now Rochester has been turned into two towns, is basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now I think I need one little butterfly, some kind of little
Oh
butterfly.
no.
If I can find one.
It's
What?
4:22. I still have these two and these to do. So I got to get at least these two done before today if I'm going to finish on Thursday.
Okay, well,
Because I have to have time Thursday to bind it. If I
hi, Deborah. You may have to do homework. I've got to do homework, so
I may have to do homework. That's true.
I got to
I
do
don't
all my
like homework.
stitching. Yeah. I have to do all my stitching. Okay, I need a little bitty butterfly. Oh, and there's one right there.
How
No,
handy is
it's
that?
on something. So we'll have to cut that one out right there. I don't know if Jeff's still outside or what. I didn't hear him come back in. Of course,
Hannah bought a book and from the 1800s. Well, actually, I bought it because it was part of her Christmas present, but this was inside it.
Ooh.
It's something they would hand out. Come tonight to the play, greatest play success and funniest play on earth.
Oh, how cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, Barbara, I did work on my cover. Give me a second to get this page out and I'll show it to you. That is really cool, Lisa. What I did, Barbara, and I've got to do a lot more work to it. I've got to sew it. So because I'm sewing it, I set it aside, but I've figured out what I'm going to put on the cover too. So I'll show you. Wait just one second. I also need to get this out. Where is it? It's another thing I have to sew. And if I don't move it to the sewing pile, I will forget.
Oh my goodness.
What?
There is a stink bug crawling
Ooh.
on something and I gotta take it outside.
Yes, yeah, yes, take that outside. Give me 1 second to back up a little bit. Okay.
I don't know how it got in here, but
Barbara, what I did was I have cut, this is just a file folder, and I have cut the file folder into these 3 pieces, like so. And I just stamped on them and inked them just because I didn't want them to be plain in there. I thought they would, give it a little background. So I have these 3 pieces, and then what I did was I pieced together this, and what's going to happen is I'm going to sew that together. Then I am going to put these in here like this, and I'll probably just tack them in a little bit with some stick glue, and I'm just going to put it in there like that. And then I've got 2 pieces, so there'll be a cover over the top, and I will stitch around it, and that will be the cover. However, on the front cover, just a minute, gotta get this like so. On the front cover, I have some decoration sorted out. It's gonna go. I think it's gonna go like this. Like that. Okay, Teresa, bye-bye. Bye and hugs to you too, Teresa. Understood. Anyways,
Bye,
Barbara, so
Teresa.
I have lots of stitching to do. So I just kind of I kind of went on to something else because I did have to go stitch up one page, and that meant that I could finish up this other page. Um, but that's my plan, and that should make it where I can sew the covers in. Okay, right now, but in case somebody didn't hear, just so you're starting to get prepared for our next project, um, we have a sort of a plan um, to use colored pencils. We are not going to go get expensive colored pencils. We're going to work with, I don't know what that number sheet is, but it's really cool.
It's a bingo. It's like the master sheet for the bingo card.
Cool.
I know.
So I happen to have these praying colored pencils. They're not great ones. I'm not kidding. I think this set came from Sam's somewhere around, I don't know, who knows how long ago, but they were about $10, 9 something, I think. They were my dad's. So they're not great pencils. Lisa has a set from let me find it here. From Walmart. That she said cost $10.
Yeah, they were $9.98 or something like that.
You don't need a ton of pencils like this because, like she said, the colors, there's not a lot of variety in the colors.
You get 80 pencils, but you have like 3 turquoises that are almost identical and 3 pinks that are almost identical. And so a smaller set would probably be more practical.
Right. Now, Lisa's got some of that bee inspired mixed media paper from Walmart, and she found that works very nicely. I do not like this Canson mixed media paper, at least on the front side. So I'm going to, the back side's smoother, but I'm going to just go through my papers and try to find one that I do like. And the reason I don't, I'll show you the reason I don't like this one, if I can find it. It leaves white. It's got too much texture in it, and so when you color on it with the pencils,
bye, Karen.
you get.
I hope you feel better.
Yes, you get a lot of open white areas, which I don't. Let me see if I can make this focus. Which I don't like.
Maybe if you make it bigger,
There, no, right here. Right there. I think it's focused now, but you see all that white area. Now, Lisa made the comment that hers, the backside of the mixed media paper is smoother, and I'll have to try that later. But I'm just going to go through the paper I have, the cardstock I have, and find one that I like the way the pencils color on it. We're going to be doing a faux mixed media kind of thing, but we just wanted you to know that we're probably going to be working on that next week. So that's sort of our plan, is to finish up the tea bag book on Thursday and go to this next project next week. So okay, that's an interesting truck out front, Jeff. Mechanics fleet truck is out front. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. That's right. My pencil crayons are from circa 1960.
Cool.
However, I have watercolor pencils from Crayola and I'm loving them. See, yeah, something, yeah. Teresa said she really likes her Crayola colored pencil. So, just some colored pencil. We were just gonna play, okay?
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm thinking about trying watercolor pencils just to see any
Yeah,
kind of colored pencils you have, you can use. As far as I'm concerned, we're just not going to activate them.
yeah. Well,
You
and
can though if you want to.
I may activate some of mine. It might be fun to have watercolor pencil and regular pencil on the same page and see what happens to it. So,
Yeah,
and since
that
this
would be
is
fun.
kind of a
Ink
mixed
tints
media.
pencil, we could do anything.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
But the point
Um
of it is to try to make a page that looks like mixed media, but you're only using colored pencils.
okay, bye Melon.
But you can, but that's still colored pencils. Ink tints pencils are colored pencils. Watercolor pencils are
Yeah,
colored pencils. The Graphitins pencils are colored pencils. So we could use all those things and do it our own way.
that's right. So, it's it's just it's supposed to be fun, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to goof off.
Yeah. Barbara says Janet Young was the one who inspired her to give the Crayolas a try. Yeah. I know when Hannah and I bought some Prismacolors a long time ago, and when we ordered them from Amazon, and when that's I mean, ordering them from somewhere, unless you buy a really small set, is about the only way to get a bigger set. Because the only ones I've seen here in town are like 12 pencil sets. But anyway, when they came, half of them were broken because they break
Oh,
really easy. I mean, the pencil wasn't broken, but the lead inside was
the
broken.
lead inside was broken, and if it's broken, then you can't sharpen it, and it's a real
Exactly.
big
And it
pain.
was a
Yep,
waste. It was a waste of our money. So we
yep.
have a few of those pencils left that were good, but a lot of them were just so frustrated we ended up throwing them away because they just would not
Yep.
sharpen. You either sharpened them to death or you threw them away. It. And so she decided, okay, I'm just buying Crayola after this.
Yep.
Because it's just not worth um spending all that money and then having them not work. But she hasn't done a whole lot of colored pencil work after that because she's been doing watercolor and pastels and all these other things. But
Well, unless I missed one, my pages are, other than the ones not stitched, are ready. So I will have to stitch the next 2 days and get it done.
all right, Barbara's up for the challenge.
Yay!
Anyway, Hannah said I could bring all of her pencils out and,
Aw,
and I could
isn't
use them
she
all if
cute?
I want to.
Well, I thought maybe since I'm got that to the point where I can't do much more right this minute, that if we stay on just a few minutes more, can you stay on a few minutes more while you
Yeah,
work on
I
your
could
page?
stay on as long as you want to. I just knew we had been getting off at 4:30. So
Yeah. I just thought I would try the back side of this mixed media paper and see what happens and how I like it, because maybe that is the key, is to find the smoother side.
yeah, and you might get out your Bristol and try it and see.
Yeah. I intended to. I just hadn't gotten around to finding it. I
Oh
do
well, that I
know
understand.
I do know that several of the people that I watched said to, oh, that was good. I dropped my pencil. Where'd it go? Um, which is not good for them, guys. These are harder though. That's one of the reasons why they aren't as nice a pencil. Um, keep your pencils sharp. That was one of the things that was made comments on several of the people that I was watching said
Yeah,
keeping
the
them
problem
sharp.
with that is that you have, if you want real defined edges, I guess I'm thinking when I was trying to use a stencil,
Uh-huh.
uh, the sharp one just dug in and it didn't work as well. So it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I think sharp pencils, I've always thought sharp pencils are better.
Well, yeah, and I just might not have what shall I say? Have sharpened them as often as she made comment to
Yeah, I'm
sharpen
sure
them.
I don't because I'm lazy and I don't want to waste my pencils either. So
Right. Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of like that too. Okay, so I do not like this Canson paper. I don't like the texture that's showing up in the it's got too much texture in it. I think maybe I could over time cover all that up, but I just don't feel like that's what I want to play with. So,
yeah. Well, I haven't found anything where I didn't get it to have pencil lines, and have some paper show. But if you find something, let me know.
well, I have got this paper and it's you can't really see it, but it's just a giant sheet of it's not really cardstock, but it's heavy.
Yeah.
Um and while
Yeah, her
it
camera's just doing the blurry thing.
oh, I'm sorry guys. I
We're going to be off in a little bit anyway, so
yeah, I what I did was I turned on the autofocus to um show you
so
something
you
up
can see
close
the
and yeah, and then forgot. This is really smooth paper and there's less of that texture in it when you work on it, but it the colors are not very dark.
yeah.
But I think that you might go over that's another thing I was watching
The
videos about that they did a lot most everybody does a lot of layering with colored pencils
Yeah, and
which
if it has enough, it has to have enough tooth to take more than one layer.
yeah and because if it doesn't then you don't get the
Now try to put something on top of that and see if it'll do, because that's the thing we need to know.
well the big thing is you're supposed to start with your lighter layer and of course I started with the darkest pencil I had. And you can't even see that color. It's there.
Barely,
It's just
barely.
it's yeah, it's actually really nice color on there. It's light, but it's a nice color. And a lot of these pencils are hard and pretty and there's not a lot of pigment
If
to
you
them.
have good Prismacolor pencils, go ahead and
Yes.
use them.
Yes, please. We
The
just
only
wanted
reason
we just
we're not is because we want to be able to do what people who don't have Prismacolor pencils can do.
right. So, okay. Okay, see, now I even like this. This is just a cheap index card, and I like it better than I do the mixed media paper.
Well, I
But
didn't try
see,
something like that, so
it's got enough tooth that you can see the color.
yeah.
There is still white in it, but I think that that would work out if you. There's something about mineral spirits. Yeah, you can use mineral spirits. You can use baby oil, and there's all kinds of blending things. I probably won't be doing that, but that's, There's also different ways of laying the color down, which makes a difference in how it looks. So
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay, let me make you big for a few minutes while I'm gone.
Okay.
There's also, yeah, blending stumps are. I actually have this eraser from Prismacolor. This is called a Magic Rub eraser from Prismacolor, and you use it to blend.
I have a blending pencil
Yeah,
from Prismacolor. I think it's Prismacolor. Um,
which I'll tell you what, that worked pretty well to push the color into the texture.
yeah, well,
Bye
that's
bye,
good to know.
Barbara.
Bye, Barbara.
First set of Prismacolor pencils she bought had different color on each end. Okay, well, I'm going to make Lisa big, and I'll be back in a minute because I think I know where my Bristol board is.
I've got a pad of Bristol paper somewhere. If this is really good, I may try it. But that bee paper, I liked the way it looked pretty good when I played around with it. Um, I haven't ever tried to do much with colored pencils besides color, so I haven't even used mine in a long time because I don't really like to color. But this is a little different than just coloring. Okay. Should I put something down here? Don't know what I put down there. I don't know if that helps or makes things worse. Honey decided he doesn't want dinner. He says he'll snack. No cooking tonight. Yay, Teresa. My coffee dyed these images, but when you cut off and it makes a nice edge, but when you cut off the edge, then you have to ink them.
Yeah, that's true. You do have to ink them when you cut off the edge. Well, I don't find it, so I may be wrong in that I had some Bristol paper because I thought I had a pad that was Bristol board.
Yeah, well, I have a pad of Bristol paper.
Yeah. But
Somewhere.
I did find this, which is Strathmore Vision Mixed Media paper. It's got a little bit of a cream tint to it, but
I can't decide if I want that on there or not. I just felt like it needed a little something else down at the bottom.
It's got quite a tooth to it too.
What is this that you're? Oh, go back
It,
to both of us.
oh, sorry about that. I'll
Yeah, Teresa says, Tanya, you have to bring yourself back.
oh dear. Well, and I've lost my cursor. I can't find my little arrow. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. My mouse has been acting funny today. Um, let me show you. This is just a Strathmore Vision mixed media paper. It was clearanced at Hobby Lobby when I got it. So, but there again, it's got quite a tooth, which I'm not real fond of. So I will probably pull out some of the different cardstocks I have. My thought, the thing is, I think copy paper is going to be too thin to work on and
Yeah, I
have a
think
bunch
so
of
too.
layers.
But you
Um,
do want something you can layer colors,
yep.
and whatever paper you find that you can do that, just use it and don't worry about it.
Yeah, and don't worry about it. So it has white in it. Maybe it's just one of those things that was not making me happy. And this mixed media paper is better than the other one. I can, if I put more layers in, get rid of a lot of the white.
Yeah,
And it's got enough tooth in it that the um the pencil is leaving color. It
yeah,
doesn't look like much on the screen, and it's hard for my camera to focus with that gone, but you can see there's more color than you think than it looks like.
whoa,
Um, Sorry.
that's
Well,
okay.
and I don't know what the deal is. My camera, for some reason, is picking up these bars of light, and that it doesn't normally do that. So I don't know why it's misbehaving today. So, um, but just something that's got a little bit of body, so that when you play with it, uh, it uh, it can hold up. But yeah, that silly inexpensive index card actually worked really well. I think these are Dollar Tree index cards. It just
Hmm.
doesn't, you know.
Yeah, is that a
It,
size you want to work on though?
yeah, it's awful tiny. I'd rather have a little more room.
Yeah,
So, I think though that if I looked in my stash of cardstocks and papers, I'll find something that I like. I certainly wouldn't go out and buy anything, guys. We're just going to play.
yeah. It'll just be more satisfying if you can layer.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah. Because I didn't realize how much you can mix these colors. I really didn't until
Okay, I'm down to these.
okay.
And I have zero ideas, so I'm going to just stop for today.
Well, that's all right because I need to stop for today anyways. It's getting hard to sit in this chair.
Yeah. I don't know
Um,
if I will do them for homework or if I will just it
we
won't
shouldn't
take
have
long to it won't take long
yeah.
to stitch those in, so
No, and your cover's already done, so I would
yeah.
think that you should be able to yeah, see, yeah, the mixing of the colors really makes a difference in this with these. And I have never used colored pencils very much, so and I'm pretty sure I have some other brands of colored pencils, so I'll probably pull them out and
Yeah. I had thought I would just use those, and then I mean, I'm not going to use the Prismacolors because mixing those in
Mm-hmm.
frustrates me because they're
Yeah,
so easy.
yeah, they work so nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm not going to use those, but I may go ahead and use anything else I can find around here that's in pencil form, even if it's watercolor or ink tints or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
well, and I wanted I'd like to use some of my ink tints because I think it'd be fun to add some liquid to them afterwards and
See what happens.
see what happens. And you might find one of those white erasers because this says Prismacolor Magic Eraser, but it feels like one of those white
Polymer,
uh, polymer erasers like Mary uses
like
all
we
the time.
stitch on. I mean, like
Like
we carve on.
we carve on because when you erase
Hi,
it,
Linda.
bye Linda, when you erase it, it blends it a lot more together too. So,
Yeah.
and that might be, something else that you want to play with. So,
I have one of those white erasers around here. It's probably in my carving stuff.
yeah, yeah, well, I'm sure I've got one somewhere. So, but anyways, guys, we're gonna go. We love you all and thanks for
We
being
do.
here.
Bye
You
bye.
guys have a nice night. We'll see you Thursday to finish our tea bag books.
Yeah.
Okay, my
My
current
place
my
on Thursday, two
yeah, but
o'clock.
we're going to be at Lisa's at 2 o'clock Central Daylight.
After I said that last night, I thought, okay, is it daylight savings time now or was it daylight savings time before we made the change? I don't
I
know.
don't know, and it does. And see, everybody thinks Florida is on Eastern time, and we're like two counties have Central time, so it's kind of
Yeah.
weird. But anyways, yeah, Marva says any more thumbs. Thank you guys. See you all Thursday at Lisa's. Bye bye.
Bye bye.